My music loud and I stand out.
As I was growing up and learning guitar and playing in different bands myself, people always used to reference Suzi Quatro. They always used to say, "Oh, you're a lot like Suzi Quatro," blah blah blah. Because obviously there's not a lot of female rockers that play guitar. I mean, I know that she plays bass and I play guitar, but people, I guess, ordinary public kind of see it as the same instrument most of the time. So yeah, I grew up, hearing that name all the time, and then later in life, started to listen to her music, and ended up working with Mike Chapman, who Suzi has done a lot of work with since she was 15 or whatever it was. So I've known about her for a long time now.
Tell us about the Mike Chapman. Your Mike Chapman connection, because this is Baby Animals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, it's really weird. I was just saying this tour is really special. Another band I grew up listening to when I was a teenager and just idolising was the band Baby Animals as well. And then later in life, I got assigned to a record deal when I was 18 or something like that, and they put me to work with Mike Chapman, writing and recording. So I did loads of trips over to New York and did all that, and it was just funny how you grew up listening to a band and then you end up working with a producer that has worked with them, and then and that's how I met Suzi later in the years to come from that as well, and just our relationship begun from there. I think when we worked on the in the Spotlight record. I love all sorts of stuff that not necessarily rock related. So I loved singers. I've always loved Aretha Franklin, Dusty Springfield, then of course Susie DiMarchi, Suzi Quatro, Janis Joplin. I suppose she's a bit more kind of rock and roll. But yeah, those are the ladies that I've really thought of just fantastic. Got a lot of
Sure.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, what watching Suzi and studying Suzi as you would in the flesh on stage every night, what's probably the biggest kind of lesson that you've taken from that, or what kind of influence have you taken from that?
The biggest lesson would be that every show, once she steps up on that stage, she just puts a show on, regardless of how she's feeling or what might have gone on in the day. Once she steps up on that stage, the audience showing them a good time is the most important thing, which it is, of course. And she rings around the rest of us on stage, full of energy, and it's just great to see.
And you're not slouch either. I mean, you're up there rocking it.
Yeah. But sometimes I best go, God, I wish I had as much energy as she does. But yeah, it's good.
And what about the professional side of things, the way that she kind of approaches the business? What are your sort of observations?
Yeah, I mean, Suzi's always very professional. If she tells you one thing, that's what she does. She always follows through with what she says, and makes sure she's really upfront with everything, which is really nice. Sometimes in this business, people aren't always like that. You can feel, like you can really trust what she says as well, in that sense of professionalism. Yeah.
And where do you see kind of her trajectory from this point onwards in the future? Because she kind of led the vanguard and is still kind of at the front setting the tempo for other female musicians in a way.
Yeah.
So where do you kind of see her future moving forward?
I think she still is leading the way. Still out there rocking it, every show, bums on seats and all the rest of it. Not sure exactly. I guess, she had the final tour a few years ago, but I don't want to quit just yet. I'm not ready. I realise I'm not ready, and so who knows? Suzi's always got a project going on, whether it's writing a book or writing songs. We're sometimes writing together, and she's always got something on the go.
I think she'll ever be ready though to step back.
I think we'll have to have it one day. I can't see it happening too soon. Too soon. I think she loves it too much. Yeah, and everyone loves her and loves watching her play.